Crying one weeps today. Our father Lorgan is dead.
The best of us. I don't want to talk. My heart is in mourning.
Crime scene not open to public by order of the Flaming Fist.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. I wouldn't go that far, but the investigator is being particularly challenging right now. Feel free to look around the temple, but fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence. Sharessa's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case. I can tell you where to find her, but she won't be very chatty, I'm afraid. Shira passed away last year. Peacefully, mind. We buried her in the crypt under the temple, if you wish to visit. Valeria never found the murder. I really hope you find...
If you won't help us, at least let the children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days. Fascinating. Outraged.
Here goes nothing.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? What do you want to know? I reckon Investigator Valeria is right. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Lorgan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give them everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury. Please.
Tempers are right. Best keep your hands. The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Dwarf, dressed in red. Lorgan, reverend, open hand. A poisoned blade. Paralysis. Hiding Brilgor from fists.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know. The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
I've said all I have to say already. Now, I know. And now they're blaming a refugee for his death. Typical. We tossed Brilgor out back.
Mikkel Hornk, Dominic's sonny, lost himself to addiction, but found peace in Ilmater. Brilgor fell to anger and rage, taking Father Lorgan with him. May Ilmater forgive him. Millie Runbarrel, killed by the cult of the Absolute. May our martyred father shelter her.
That might be worth a look.
A crypt. This must be where Shira Clarwin is buried.
Here lies Satida Atana, born 1411 DR, died 1485 DR. Here lies Reloric Windbane, born 1399 DR, died 1480. Here lies Sister Shira Clarwin, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR.
Here it is. The tomb of the Amulet Spirit's granddaughter. Time for a family reunion.
Darling Shira, faithful to the crying god. Long didst I wait. only to find thine empty flesh. Gone thou might be, alas.
Here lies Sister Shira Clarwin, date of birth unknown, died 1491 AD.
Honored Shira, her spirit hath fled, and her body but merely a husk. Swear I did to shed this foul mania and bestow it upon Shira. She was to endure, to suffer, as was her god Ilmata's wont. Who now shall bear the madness Shah has wrought on me, so I might no longer suffer? Oh, shall it be thou?
The monk himself holds your answer. Tasha's hideous laughter is a powerful skill, but earning it may come at the cost of wisdom.
Oh, well, if laugh I must, let our alliance end on a lark. It's thy way.
These mortals be.
Pontificator.
easier than a walking rope.
A rough tempest I will raise. I speak, they burn.
Still on my feet.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Eternally cast then, my spirit be. No. Morning Lord, I call to thee. Lend your forbearance. No. No.
I hate it had to end like this. A torturous fate by any measure. All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Watch how you go. There's a trap. With a flick of the wrist.
lance board is set. Outflank, outsmart.
Slow down.
I don't fancy their chances.
Light on my feet.
Pawn to cleric 4. Charmed, I'm sure.
Looking ahead. Colourful torso, torn and butchered. Hello, Dribbles.
Or in toys with us, where she could destroy.
Looks like these people were trying to hide in the tunnels here.
Their efforts weren't enough, though. And they paid a harsh price.
Yes?
No one back home will ever believe this.
The air is ripe with magic.
Trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought.
No time to rest?
Restore!
ready and willing.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Oh. If the child's desperate enough to seek safety in our company, who are we to turn her away?
Yes! You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
Amigos.
I'm just a cat. But please, talk to Yenna. Why are you so nosy? But please don't. Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me.
Raise your eyes. Look upon she who conquers. Who am I? I am Vlaakith, undying queen of the noble Githyanki, god regent of the 6 arms of Tunarath. And you are abominations twice over. You carry geek parasites, and you harbor the heretic Prince Orpheus.
Glorious Vlaakith, I am unclean. I exhort you, grant me guidance.
Hear my words, Vinisk. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true? Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people? Or simply a challenge to Vlaakith's rule?
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender. Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlaakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen. Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Your parasites resonate. You feel Lae'zel's ecstasy as she moves to kneel before her queen. Water and blood. They envelop you, they drag you downward. You are submerged in past, present, and future. In this endless sea of understanding, you find truth. Lae'zel believes a Zathist device cleanses the parasite, but it's used for extracting memories and killing the infected. Vlaakith does not welcome her finest young warriors into her royal city to reward them, but to consume their essence in her quest for godhood. The Lich Queen doesn't intend to reward Lae'zel, but to devour her. Vlaakith speaks only in lies.
Out of my...
Do not fail.
You could...
Oh, if the...
Raise your eyes. Look upon she who conquered. The mistress of Castle I am... And... Here we are. The Herod...
Can this be true?
Return! Come on.
Your parasites resonate. You feel Lae'zel's ecstasy as she moves to kneel before her queen.
I will not enter. Shmarzala Vlaakith. Your great.
You could...
Oh, if the...
Raise your eyes. Look up the eye and here we.
Can this be?
Come on.
Your parasites resonate. You feel Lae'zel's ecstasy as she moves to kneel before her queen. Water. In this, Lae'zel the Lich Queen doesn't intend to reward Lae'zel, but to devour her. Vlaakith speaks only in lies.
No. It can't be. I believed you. I believed everything.
Shakateth! You speak against the Eternal Queen.
Mother Gith's son lives, caged by a prison of your design. Our people deserve the truth, but you have denied it to us. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing! The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow while you beg for death. I will consume you. I will unmake you.
You turned my eyes to the truth. Vlakith's forsaken me, and there's no going back. As long as the Undying Queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the astral sea, never to cross the one in the void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies. Better to unite the Githyanki under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter? I know hate. It seethes and distills into molten rock, forever rattling in the belly. But I've never known this. I feel no heat, no cold. I bear neither fangs nor talon. There is only absence. No matter. I am Vlakith's child no more. I have been born anew in Gith's son, my savior. And so, from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shema Salah Orpheus, Marstilna Forgin in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward. Orpheus's freedom is my want and my need. To deny his freedom would be to deny my own. There will come a time when I can think about myself beyond the Lich Queen who enslaves the Githyanki and the prince who would liberate them. But that time won't come until the Prince of the Comet flies again. Vlakith's left hand and her right. Commander of... Not since Vlakith... Another empty promise. Only a naive fool would believe.
So, Lae'zel's finally seen the light and turned on her mistress. It took a little time, but she got there. Though it's not over yet. Masters rarely let their slaves go without a fight. I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with glee. Even with my newfound advantages, he's still an incredibly powerful vampire. But he's arrogant, too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Then I'll be able to strike. Neither will I, darling. At least I hope you'll come along for the show. But regardless, the plan is simple. Find him, stop him from gaining almighty power, and then really enjoy killing him.
Soldier, my engine. It hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could. I'm not past looking for Damon, but I want us both to be ready if... well, if he can't fix me. Damon's a smart guy. This engine just feels... cooked. But don't worry, I'm not finished yet. Hells no. I've got a to-do list a mile long in this city. Come on, let's go home.
I hope you're here to discuss that contract you just signed. Agreeing to give away our greatest hope of salvation wasn't the wisest of moves. I'm glad to hear it. But you realize we can't just tell him we changed our minds. I promise you, whatever outcomes we're hoping for in this world-ending endeavor of ours, letting that devil get hold of the crown must not be one of them. No. What we should be pursuing is knowledge. We need to learn more about that crown. We should pay a visit to Sorcerer's Sundries. Their book collection is the envy of the Sword Coast. I'm certain the truth lurks somewhere on their shelves. The only kind I have?
You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his Netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash, fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketheric's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An Elder Brain enslaved is one thing. An Elder Brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome. Trying to guard us. The brain is restless, but I am distracted, and my lack of focus is endangering us. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else. Not love, no. What I had with Belen Stelmane was much more than that. It was unique, at least when she was alive. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed, though my relationship with Belen was different from my relationship with you. I see that you are unable to let that go. But do not forget that I trusted you with my life, as you trusted me with yours. Manipulation or not, we need each other. My relationship with Belen was similar. In life, she was my business partner. Back Like when we ran the Knights of the Shield. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals, and together, we brought order. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone. I appreciate the offer, but I don't think it will help. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach, and not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people. You would do well to be more like me.
That might be worth a look. That's curious.
Years of training, I'm still stuck on guard duty. Honey?
Better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity. Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real...
This is front page material.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I...
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good boy.
Nearly there now. See the city. Up on the hill.
It's up there and we're
Huh?
Threw a rocket.
Who are you calling this sweet business?
But I got his meaning.
Sorry, you have red caps working in your circus? Whoa.
Hello again, my vicious little warrior. I'd hurry.
How goes the search? Assassins under this temple is certainly on... You're on the right track. How goes the search? Valeria never found the murder weapon.
That collar looks familiar. Does this cat belong to Gale?
Tara! That can't be you, can it? My, is that a ring? For us? Oh, you shouldn't have. Enjoy yourself now, Tara. Looks like you've got yourself set up quite nicely here. She isn't my Tresim. She's my friend. And from the looks of things, it appears she's eating pigeons.
Tresim looks at you expectantly, a shiny ring at its feet. Tresim stares at you expectantly.
If you have a weary traveler, battered and bruised, you come for sustenance. No, a mien, a sturdy dwarf, a leather whip. She gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? Am I? Your eyes tell a story, sweeting. You crave more than pleasure, you crave penance. It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin. Sweeting, I'm no fortune teller. If I had a crystal ball, I promise I'd already have consulted it. Truth is, Fionn's gone well missing. And my hands may be skillful, but they were not made to turn every last stone she might be hiding behind. To service is my calling, not to be served. Ugh, but I'd be a fool to say no. The girl kept my coffers near overflowing. 2 flights up, then turn right, and right again. That's Fionn's pleasure room, Elminster's library. Here, take the key.
Elminster's library? People will get their thrills in the strangest of places.
I'm listening.
Game. Play. Who's that human boy?
What can Hoots do? Ah, forget it. Mine, you. Enjoy himself.
Oh, I don't think this kind of establishment is quite it.
And nice. Oh.
Another case closed, another bottle open! Huzzah! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Well, you won't get a sip for free. I insist you work for it. Propose a toast, and if it's worth drinking to, that is what we shall do! I will.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us. I'd ask you to be patient, but you've been patient enough. Now is the time to speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prison that you need, not the Illithid, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free. I suppose you'd rather suck on the Emperor's tentacles till the end of your days? Orpheus is your only hope of surviving this horror show without devolving into an Illithid. To you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain. No. Orpheus is the only reason you're still alive. The Emperor is abusing the Gith for its own ends. And it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of burden that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. And if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return. Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting. And Carsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited. And these, they brought the crown back into play. Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made. They must have raided. But they'll be. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It is inevitable. When that moment comes, you give the crown.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
How short-sighted. Much better to put it in. And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world. Oh, I'm sorry, you were serious? It would tear you up. I won't stop you. If you see reason, I'll be here.
So, the devil himself is pursuing the crown. As for whether it's truly the crown Karsus forged, well, I think it's safe to assume we shouldn't take anything Raphael utters at face value. We must claim the crown of Karsus for ourselves, before anyone else does. You made a good We'll speak more on this later, but suffice it to say for now...
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. I can understand that. But it's concerning that something could intervene like that. Especially when we are so... Do you have any idea what it was? You play the fool, and you're trying to Someone must have intervened.
You feel the touch of the Emperor's mind peeling it.
Raphael, of course. The stench of him. And what did he want with you? How interesting. No doubt he impressed upon you the need to do... And what did he want in return for this knowledge? I am glad you had the sense to turn him down. anything that threatens our... So I ask you again. What
Again, the Emperor pries at the boundaries of your thoughts. Invasive. Curious.
And risk becoming enthralled. You would. I shall respect your... But know that if you have jeopardized our... Now come.
Pleasure house, den of decadent delights. Shh. That's so loud.
I mean, to try.
Isn't right.
That blacksmith was paying me to use the clamping device.
Hey! You paid Raphael a visit. I want to hear all about it.
You're better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
What do you reckon, lad? You trust these steel watcher thingamajig? You won't. It's all right, well.
Come to Baldurs Gate, he said.
Honest.
Just put on the ear.
Organs in these vials. Yuck.
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. I've got some victuals that'll warm you right up. Have a skeg at these. That should do you. There's that sweet mug. Fionn. Poor lass. Works her arse off for the mumselle, but don't get much in return. Not seen her mug for a carp's age. I figured she'd gone up the road while the going was good. Killer on the loose, cult army marching wee way. Been thinking I might scarp her too.
Father Lorgan's on here. Crossed off. A target list, perhaps.
Great! We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers. We'd be better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
Father, give me strength.
The runaway is still missing our...
Not for communal use, it seems.
What if they build a machine that can drink points, but after bloody... What if they build a machine that can drink points, but after bloody city out of jobs, that? What if they build a machine that can drink points, but after bloody city out of jobs, that? What if they build a machine that can drink points, But half the bloody city out of jobs, that. What if they build a machine that can drink points? But half the bloody city out of jobs, that. What if they build a machine that can drink points? But half the bloody city out of jobs, that. What if they build a machine that can drink points?
One more mark, then we can go. Well, hello, beautiful. Aren't you a sight to behold?
You must excuse my brother. He forgets that we have a very pressing engagement.
You must excuse my sister. She's a terrible bore. But you look like someone who enjoys a party. There's a celebration being held in the palace of Cazador Zar. Why not join us? Oh, great! The palace looks out over the lower city. You won't be able to miss it.
Forgive us for not escorting you there, but my brother and I must attend to another matter first.
Yes, dear sister, I know we have places to be. We'll leave once our good friends here have departed. I look forward to seeing you at the palace, though. It'll be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I promise.
Haven't we lingered long enough? We should return for the ceremony.
Now, what do you reckon, lass? You trust these steel watcher thingamy-jigs?
Wonder what's past this.
That's what.
Scarring places like this behind. Part of me will miss you.
I will not. It is our chance to start over. And I will gladly do so.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Haven't we lingered long enough? We should return for the ceremony.
We have time. The runaway is still missing after all. Nothing happens until...
Best keep your hands to yourself.
sir. Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Fionn, one of Mamselle's girls, who laughs like a star's twinkle. Not seen her for a 10-day. 10 days and 4 bells to be precise. Not that I'm counting. How dare you, of being a dwarf? I'm a ha- It is you. Most definitely not anyone else. The salutations and hello and whatnot. Missing? Oh, you don't suppose the murderer who's on the loose got hold of her?
Word to the wise. Give that ill... They wouldn't let me in. Spouted...
Dar was right. This was a stupid idea.
And if a
Maybe the circus would be more...
I'd probably break his ribs. Good.
Direct me. Lovely day, this. For now.
Are those organs in these vials? Yuck.
There's blood near the bed.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source, a body hidden under the bed.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
played her. Once you can win.
Look at me. You need only think of me.
Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Kalim. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin, and selfish.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait, I know you.
I most certainly do. Jara is the most valued.
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this woman?
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
Swords meet sorcery. The lesson is death.
Manageress's caress is a perfection. I'd probably break his...
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers, and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver. Is it not in the Illithid's barbarity that we find its splendor? Your eyes are no less monstrous, I assure you. A lesser woman might be frightened, but I am no lesser woman.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens, and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
Why should I deny it? My urge is as natural as the grape upon the vine. But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate. Rapture. Close your eyes and listen.
You see only darkness. Her voice shines through it, warmer than the sun, yet cooler than night.
The all-being. Here, there is no suffering. Here, you want for nothing. Here, you are anything. You have one word. Tell me, what will you be? You are more than powerful. An emperor to emperors. Your head adorned with a crown of gold, diamond, and ruby. The heavens tremble with the steps of your army. All beasts, all men and women, all creatures of the plains bow to your might.
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts. True ecstasy. For one fleeting moment.
Open your eyes. I'll remember you, and you'll remember me.
Save your thoughts for later.
That's a friendly-looking shadow. can't risk being in open view. Softer than a whisper.
Pleasure house? Den of decadent delights?
So loud.
Isn't right.
Remember our vows to one another safe.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Holding fast. I need healing.
One
especially
chicken
for
wing.
you. Do you think we've done something wrong?
Don't take it off.
Remember our vow to keep one another safe. When the music stops, you and I, we will continue dancing.
My. I can tell you are a special one from us. You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
What do you think, silly? Love, of course. Hot and vulgar with me, or sweet and sincere with my sister. Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
And is that your partner with you? What a gorgeous couple. Perhaps we could come to an agreement.
We are twins.
Our bodies will haunt your dreams. Well, there are two of us, aren't there? Use your imagination.
Well, it's a fascinating prospect. I'd like you all to myself. At least the first time. I'm glad. Provided we survive, there's plenty of nights yet to come.
There are a scant few customers today. This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone for company.
You keep scaring your regulars off. You have to... Don't be shy.
What? Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love.
Well, it's a fascinating prospect. I'd like you all to myself. At least the first time. I'm glad. Provide...
Don't be shy.
What do you... Trust me, you don't want to miss my...
Should I be jealous? At least you have good taste.
If your beloved one wants to join, we could work out something to our mutual...
Well, it's a fascinating prospect.
A shame. But either one... You have... Don't be shy.
Trust me, you don't want to miss...
Should I be...
If your beloved one wants to join, we could... Whatever you wish. But with another pair is the only way we will both be happy to join you. Don't be shy.
I used to work as a courtesan back home, and my sister as an artisanal masseuse. But men are treated like dogs by the Underdark's matriarchs, so we fled. I'd have to restrain myself far more than any play bindings do if I worked in another field. This is a place where I can be myself boundlessly. There are so many who come to me speaking of a fixation that no one else has ever been able to share with them, and never will again. A once-in-a-lifetime moment of passion. Every day. What could be better? Don't you want to try it? Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick. Ah, you're lucky, sister.
Should I be jealous? At least you have good taste.
If your beloved one wants to join, we could work out something to our mutual satisfaction.
2 of us? 2 of you? 4.
Well, it's a fascinating prospect. I'm glad. Provided we survive.
Pangs of worry are cast often over Madame and mine. Do you think we've done something wrong?
We are not in trouble, sister.
Whatever you need, you only have to ask.
Remember our vow to keep one of us safe.
Give it a good rump.
We will continue dancing.
Come to pay your respects to the real lady of the house, I see. What a clever creature you are. It's your lucky day. I am receiving compliments at this time, and you are most welcome to make an offering. Unhand me, you ham-fisted oaf. You should know better than to touch unasked. Begone!
Nine hells! You've followed me all the way here? What? How? Nine hells? Whatever you think, you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget. Please don't. What do you want from me? It's not my fault. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. I can't tell you. I won't tell you. You don't... Not that I want to die by your hand, of course. What? No.
I don't understand why there's such a type for so many.
Key to my heart.
The pangs of warrior cast often over Madame and Myra now. My. I can tell you are... You have but to ask. Don't be shy.
What do you trust me?
And is that your partner with you? What a gorge... Well, there are two of us, aren't there? Use your imagination.
This is all a bit much for me. Back home in Waterdeep, I prefer to have Tara leave the room before I undress. I might enjoy watching you tangled up with the drow, as long as I was 5 paces back.
Charming.
There must be a sprinkling shower of gold first. Coin.
Let's go. This is thrilling.
I put it on especially for you.
Don't take it off later. I want to give it a good rumple.
Listen, it's got private rooms and all-round pleasant folks.
New guy. Trouble.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll tell you that. Oh, you got that right. You. Sorry. Careful. Better be.
Such a prude.
Exquisite.
One chicken wing.
It will when you've met the drought.
Oh, Father, give me strength.
Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadence. Distant delights. Then that.
That's so loud.
Like the noonday sun.
Got the person with you. They enjoyed it.
People is just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone is sure.
Sorry.
Look, you didn't sign a treaty permitting you to march a warband through my lands. You paid for sex.
As much as I enjoy when others watch, that wasn't included in the price.
Quite the merry little party we have assembled here. Shall we? I hope you're not afraid of the dark, my darling. I must snuff out the lights before we begin. It's all part of the experience. The room is bathed in total darkness, so there is nothing to distract from your ecstasy.
The lady, Nim, moves your hand to where the clasps of her blouse lie. As soon as you begin, you hear a zap of magic over from where Gale last was. With a scamper, he's gone from the room, and in his place is...
Hello! I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep to participate in this evening's activities. He would like me to assure you all that I am anatomically accurate.
Oh, an illusory wizard.
Fear not. There are still many things we can do with you.
I am involved. I'm taking notes, making observations. I'll enjoy myself well enough from back here. You go on and do the rutting, or what have you.
As you enjoy yourself with the drow, the image of Gale tuts disapprovingly. But the orb in his naked chest glows with telltale excitement.
Give me a moment, for pity's sake. You've exhausted me already.
We recover quickly, but not that quickly. Even with Baldurs Gate preparing for war.
Anything I can do for you, consider it most enthusiastically done.
You have key to my heart.
The pangs of warrior cast off on you, and I put it on especially for you. Do you think we've done something wrong?
Listen, it's got private rooms.
We can't even get anything to charge.
Pleasant folks, from what I've...
And if a patron confuses me for a member of Moses.
I'd probably break it. Doesn't make any sense.
Fine fruits for a fine taste bud.
Up there. Danthelon's dancing axe. The Harper safe house Jahira mentioned.
Seems like a lot.
Do you not wish to pleasure your fine maiden? To feel her fingers grip yours in pure ecstasy? Shh.
Isn't right.
Your pleasure is mine. Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her. I have little coin, but I offer sin in abundance. Talk with the Drow twins in the tap room. They're legends among the regulars, almost myths. Tell them they're your gift. Anything else on your mind, sweeting?
Wherever we need, we can get in Worm's Crossing.
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like.
Come on, open up.
to meet my mother and father.
Simply as...
Hello? Hi! Over here!
Oh, hi, stranger. Thanks for stopping by. Ugh. If it's empty patty you want, get your clothes from my brother Figaro. But if it's genuine quality and genuine taste you're after, calms garms as you covered. A killer? That's... God. Thanks for warning me. But it's him that needs warning, and he never listened. Sounds good. Get you something a bit... fresher than your current outfit. Remember...
Hello? Want to talk? I love to talk! Put him up! Put him up! Wait! I wasn't really gonna fight you! My name's Narber, adventurer to be. As soon as I figure out what kind of adventurer I want to be. What do you think? Right you are! It won't hurt.
Don't want to draw any attention.
Jay Fleece. Could be, could be.
Just out of view. I don't need any attention right now. Better be cautious. If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine. Best get in and out.
Moonshade Fleece. Could be, could be.
Breathe quiet. Move with care. I just want a little look. From your pocket to mine.
Moonshade Fleece. Could be, could be.
Out of sight.
No, that's not quite right.
Yes, but they were Gortash.
Enjoyed it. Sir, I had no less than 2 maidens and a bachelor glorying as my door the very next morning.
No, that's not quite right.
Leather-like.
The Gondians built the steel watch.
Well, we're shopping
Yes,
for a
but they were
suit.
Gortash's.
Dinner with my
Him, the
parents.
inventor.
Remember?
How about we settle on the Gondians and Gortash invented them?
What does it feel like?
In a word.
All shapes, all sizes. Another quake. What's going on?
Brain.
At the ready.
Darling, it's very leather-like.
Never a dull moment. All right, time to skulk about. Free for the taking. I can take what I please.
all I have the magic touch.
Sounds good.
Taking my time in the shadows. Oh, my hand slipped. Well, that's interesting.
training today, I'm afraid. Nice. Surely no one will notice. Nice.
Enjoyed it.
Carefully now. Little bit of this, little bit of that.
Enjoyed it.
To see
What do we have here?
Surely no one will notice. Interesting selection. Not up for trading today, I'm afraid. From your pocket to mine. Well, that's interesting. All mine. Nice. I can take what I please. Don't mind if I do. Well, that's interesting.
No, that's not quite right.
You told me the armor was a bargain.
I got it. It was. But good armor is hard to find.
Another quake. What's going on?
The brain is breaking free.
Greetings, citizen. I trust you are enjoying the city.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Gortash has got all the protection. Ordination is what? Lord Gortash is becoming Archduke. All the peers came to pay regards. Good try, but no.
Gortash is to be proclaimed Archduke. His grip.
You want past?
Let's go to Calm's Guts. She has the most...
Yes, but they were... Which makes him the inventor. How about we settle on the gondola?
The house was on fire. We were rescued.
Guard is a
Want to talk now? I'd like to see them in a fight. A real fight. They crush everyone.
Now here's... Stop. Now you've just sampled some of Baldurs Gate's... Everything alchemical from potions to... Be sure to...
Did you see how far that watcher threw me?
Right tool will do the trick.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldurs Gate, my city. Of course, of course. My steel watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Welcome to Danthilon's dancing axe. Our stock isn't used, it's crafted by the finest adventure.
This armor was such a bargain. We can't return it.
Greetings. How may I be of service? Harpers. Got more chancers than champions, if you take my meaning. No, I don't know any, Jahira, was it? Fine, yes. You have the right place. But where's the leaf? She wouldn't. Here's the key. The others are below. And always. Short fat. Right. Unless you're buying, then he can wait till the Soul Forge goes dark. A pleasure.
You are not Jahira. I was hoping to greet the High Harper beneath Salona's tears.
You have the lad a little nervous. You're the one toppled Ketheric out in the Shadowlands, no?
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Salona's tears as some kind of code.
The messy way.
Now here's someone who appreciates the finer things. Welcome, sir.
Welcome to Danthilon's dancing axe.
How may I be of service? More? No, I don't know any, Fine, yes. You have the right. Here's the key. The others are below. Right, Sommy. You're on the door till our friends are done. Gods forbid we do any business today.
You are not Chihira.
You have the lad a little nervous. You're the one toppled. Do you know? I took her face, but she died before I could get her name. I wonder what Orin plans to do with your face.
Bloody doppelgangers!
Brain is resisting stillness. Without all three stones to control it,
More
acting on its own will.
You are unable to speak.
The witching hour. Rook to Queen 6.
none.
Tale for the ages. On the double. Mistra Rill.
More of Orin's doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Balside, I wonder?
To meet my mother and father.
I applaud your taste.
I've got a long road ahead.
What? By the Morden Summons Curlies. Why, of course. Oh, clear out then. I'm guessing I have some tidying to do before the steel watch squeals, but I've had enough dealings with harpers to...
Thank you. Because I'm not. You're the one High Harper Jaheira sent. Right. Equal to the High Harper. The others. They're all dead. Or scattered. Jaheira sent word of the victory over Ketheric. Set us hunting after the cultists in the city, but they were the ones hunting us. Things were quiet. Until we started to ask about the Rashomar.
Rashomar, a native of Rashomon, the far eastern land known for its wild inhabitants and the witches who rule them.
The High Harper didn't tell you. Perhaps it's not my place. Just tell her this. I can't continue the hunt. Whatever the cult has done with the Rashomar, they do not want him found.
We settle on the Gondian.
Lord is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Patched up.
Welcome, rest.
Pushing on.
Is expecting you.
They're harmless. Except if you're a criminal, of course. Best behavior around.
Expecting you. Please make your way to the...
Keep those feet moving.
Hells. If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
Even the venerable harpers are compromised by the Absolute's poison. A grim turn of events, but one we must take in our stride.
By order of Lord Gordon, all livestock admitted to the city. Move along. I. One less stain on the peace and prosperity of this great.
Horrible, those gallows, aren't they? Shame no one's there.
Not turning a blind eye.
You think you can do better?
Come on. At least let us take her to a doctor. My friend Lee, let her go.
Mistress like this. It's been some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
You really won't feel it.
Not a thing. Got our back.
Brace yourself. That felt great.
You're very welcome, sir.
I didn't see her make no trouble. I know her. That sculptor.
Please, sir. We have children. We need for you. It's on the list.